Toi, pédali, poisson assommé de en lit, collés ensemble pour les mille pour les pirés. Mais peu importe ce qui arrive, l'amour reste partout quand tu es là.
So, I take it you're not convinced of my legal ability.
I'm just looking for some help getting out of a contract. I
In
don't...
that case, let me tell you a story. You might not believe it, but I tell you, man, you won't think twice about hiring me. It was early anyway, and middle-class America was all busy vacationing all over the country. You wouldn't think that in Quichontoux is much of a travel destination. But when Henry Carpetbagger decided to move his factory just across the border into Texas, people came all around looking for something cheap to do. Our story begins with a couple that hired me a while back. Let's use fake names for them, Aaron and Enoki. The two of them had found themselves in a bit of legal trouble.
Oh, please don't tell me that letter is my court date.
No, it's just the eviction letter. Unless we got $500, we got to be out in 2 weeks.
I swear, today couldn't get any worse. No, I really just need to stop talking.
Oh, hiya there. This is the historically blank house, is it?
We
We know there's a $20 entrance fee, so we brought cash in advance.
So if you look here, you'll find a traditional Louisiana kitchen.
Is the raccoon real?
Yes, he's just really, really lazy. Did you know that many traditional Louisiana recipes include raccoon as part of the recipe? I can show you how it's done.
I'm not sure Margie and I would...
Oh no, it's really easy. Let me show you. So after you've dressed the raccoon, you can then put him in the pot with the vegetables. When that's done, your microwave dinner should be just about ready. As you can see, the Cajun man is in his natural habitat, drinking his beverage of choice and fishing for crawfish.
I don't see any fishing pole.
Well, you see, the clever Cajun has a secret up his sleeves. He holds on to a little piece of bacon, and then when the crawfish comes out, he just grabs it and then picks it up. It's really easy. This is the traditional bedroom of the Cajun, where he takes his long hibernations during the winter season. Notice how he has inconsiderately left his clothes all over the floor. He uses this to construct his cocoon for extra warmth during the chilly winter season. As could be observed, the Cajun man is prone to leave the toilet seat up after using it. They seem to be back just in time. He's been catching crawfish throughout the week and putting them in the freezer, so we should have just enough to share for tonight.
So, what do we do with these? How barbaric!
Hey, that is not fair. Give me back my butt. Well, if this grosses you out, just imagine that it is slightly bigger.
Oh, actually, that'd be fine dining.
Oh yeah, that's mine.
Well, that's not too bad.
Oh, I don't like to eat foreign food, though.
Oh, we appreciate the gesture, but we think we'll be sticking to American food.
This is American food.
What do you mean? Well, Margie and I thought that Cajun was a foreign country.
Okay, I know you're going to say, but hear me out.
Hi there. Is this the historically blank house?
I think my idea should be fairly obvious right now. Oh, hey, Maple. Fancy seeing you over by the house so early. How was your first day at the corner store?
Enoki, what's with the dress?
Well, don't you think it looks cute? I was at the antique store and it was perfectly my size, so of course I had to buy it.
What's with the flags?
Basically, the Quichontoux City Council accidentally registered our house as a historic location, so we've just had tourists show up all day. I think this is actually a blessing because I don't know how we were gonna pay rent otherwise.
Great, so how is everything going to go horribly wrong this time?
Nothing's going to go wrong this time because I have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, but you always have a good feeling about everything you do.
Well, it's an even better feeling than it usually is.
I'm just looking for some help getting out of a contract. I don't see what this has to do with my contract.
No, just wait. I'm getting to the best part of the story.
So the way you use the rosary is you kind of go down the necklace and each type of bead represents a different kind of prayer. And so you just kind of say them all.
I am an atheist, so I think it would have been better if each bead was a science fact. Even better, each bead should be one political activism. Speaking of, what am I doing here? I believe I have a protest to attend.
So you say that you are from Russia? If you don't mind me asking, what are you doing in Louisiana?
I am going on a trip to Georgia. But now I wonder if I'm traveling to the wrong one.
To the wrong one? Oh. Oh no. I am so sorry.
I heard a rumor that Asians eat weird stuff.
It is like I often say, if it is on the lawn, ne mangeons. That is French for we eat it.
Howdy.
Hey, well, that is pretty cute, but that's what I do in Texas.
Howdy. Harudana.
Oh, never mind.
Assault your mother. This seems kind of violent. There needs to be a warning on this. This feels like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
You know, that is not so bad of an idea.
I still don't see how this has anything to do with...
You remind me of my daughter.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Can you believe she hasn't called us in over a year?
Howdy there, little lady.
Well, hey there, Mr. Creepy Guy. I'll take it you're from Texas?
Yes, ma'am. Up in the panhandle.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. So what happens up there? Did anything interesting?
Most people wouldn't believe if I told them.
Wait a minute. This place isn't the Steven Seagal Museum? What the frick am I doing here?
If you can't get me out of this contract, I'm going somewhere else.
Anyway, as I was saying,
I must say I'm incredibly optimistic about our ability to pay rent, because over the past few days, I have made, by myself, over $500.
How much money did you spend on the decorations, though?
Well, I spent about $501, but I'm sure we'll get it back over the next few days.
Yeah? Well, what about that lawsuit, then?
Oh, I'm not too worried about the court summons, because I called up Caesar, and he told me that all I had to do was rip it in half, and I wouldn't have to go.
Breaking news, there has finally been a culprit on the Burger World explosion case. It is now being attributed to Jimmy the Crazy Arsonist. He is quoted to have said, "Yes, that was really cool. I was of course the one who did it. Why would you think otherwise? I'm claiming this one so all my other arsonist buddies will see how cool I am. So get ready for those cheesy quarter pounders to return shortly."
Well, that is terribly convenient. I guess I don't have to go after all.
In other totally unrelated news, a random house in Quichontoux has been previously incorrectly labeled as the historic LeBlanc house. This has been fixed and will no longer be an issue. So if you were a tourist that was planning to go to the LeBlanc house, do not go to the address that was on the newspaper yesterday. We will fix that tomorrow.
Oh, well.
Look, if y'all can get out of your contract, I'll let y'all stay with me for a little while.
Well, thank you, Maple. That is so sweet.
But don't expect this all the time, okay? It's just because this is an emergency.
And so you got him out of their contract, right?
Nah, some other lawyer did that. I charge for a consultation by the hour.
Oh, for crying out loud!
So, about those clothes on the floor.
You're the one who stays home all day. You know, you can pick them up if it bothers you so much.
Okay, whatever.